The next section in the document is the executive summary. Its length is usually a few pages, usually no more than 3, and its audience, as you can guess, is mainly management, meaning the CEO, CTO, and project manager. The executive summary presents the architecture designed for the system in a very high level that allows non-technical people to understand what is basically going on. Now, why do we need executive summary? After all, the document itself describes the architecture in great length and contains all the details about it. Why do we need a dedicated section that reiterates an already existing information? Well, here is the answer. Remember that one of the main goals of the architecture document is to make the management confident in your work and make them feel they made the right choice working with you. Of course, if the CEO will read all the architecture document, he will be very impressed and will definitely like your work. Same goes for the CTO and project manager. Problem is, they won't do it. The managers are usually very busy, non-technical persons. They will have no idea what are the intricate differences between REST API and SignalR, and they couldn't care less about stateless or dependency injection. They are business-oriented people, and they want to know the system is in good hands, yours. So, if you will expect them to actually read the document, which is a very long and technical one, they will simply stop at the middle, and will have no idea what they just read. They won't feel better about working with you, and they definitely won't be more confident about it. And this is where the executive summary fits in. The goal of the executive summary is to provide a very high-level view of the architecture using simple words and not too many technical terms, thus boosting the management confidence in working with you. It should convey the broad idea and concepts of the architecture, but should refrain from using too low-level technical details. Try to get into the mind of your target audience here. This is someone who has a lot on his shoulders, has no time for reading long technical documents, and should be satisfied quite quickly with the solution presented. You should write the executive summary specifically for this person. Now, a few tips for the executive summary. First, use charts and diagrams. They make a big impression and are really useful in creating confidence. Usually, you will already have a diagram depicting the high-level architecture of the system. Use it also in the executive summary. Second, the actual writing of the executive summary should take place after writing the architecture-related sections. Remember, the executive summary summarizes the architecture, and it cannot summarize something that wasn't created yet. Now, don't get confused here. The executive summary appears before the architecture sections, but is written after them. Third, use well-known technical terms and use them sparsely. You can mention microservices, cloud, or scalability. Do not mention low-level terms such as dependency injection or SignalR. Fourth, do not repeat yourself. The document already describes the background and the requirements. Do not write them again in the executive summary. This will just exhaust the reader and will make him appreciate you less. Remember, readers of the executive summary have limited time and patience. Do not challenge them. Okay, so now that we are done with the executive summary, let's continue to the next section.